Hey everyone, and welcome back for another American Truck Simulator Let's Play episode live on stream. Welcome along, everyone. It's good to have you with us. My name is Alex. I'm not on the screen. I am green screened out, apparently. I'm invisible today.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, everyone. You know what? I had the invisibility cloak on still from my time at, Hogwarts. So rocking that. But yeah, good to see you. If you're joining us for the very first time, my name is Alex. I'm one of your community managers, and joining us live from the studio in Prague is Mark, our vehicle production coordinator. Mark, it's good to have you on the stream.
What does that title even mean? That sounds like nonsense made up.
It's a very professional title. That's what I got to say.
Yeah.
How you been, Mark?
Alex?
Yeah. Doing pretty good. How about yourself? I see the beard's been grown out. You're getting, keeping it for the winter time.
Yeah, something like that. No, it's so I don't know if you guys remember a few months back I had that unfortunate trimming accident where it got real short. So before I can trim it the way I want it to be, I got to get the volume first. So I got to grow it way out, look like a homeless guy for a little while, and then I can trim it up and look all pretty,
You know what? I don't think it looks too bad though. I mean, what do we think, chat? I think it's all right. It's not too bad.
I mean, I gained a little bit of weight over Christmas time with all that, American junk food. So, I mean, the beard helps hide that a little bit, draw attention away from the gut.
A bit of distraction. Exactly. I never even noticed, but I think you still look good, Mark. I think you still look
thanks,
good.
Buddy.
Who doesn't love good Christmas food and holiday food? And, I'm sure everyone's still eating leftovers, plenty of it to go around. But yeah, chat, good to see you. We're live on Facebook, on YouTube, on our Twitch, of course, as well. Great to see you all here. Lots of familiar names in the chat as well. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. We're back for episode number 46.
Not many?
I think it is. I think it's 46.
Man, we went crazy last year with live streams.
We did. We went crazy of our American Truck Simulator Let's Play. And if you've not joined us for all these before, basically we're building up a profile from scratch from the beginning, and we're building our way up. And Mark, where are we at so far with our progression in this career path?
That is a great question, Alex, because I haven't been here for a handful of episodes.
That's true. That is
true.
What
have you and Namiro been up to here?
Oh, man.
Have you been paying off my debts?
Nimro was working hard, I gotta say, because last time I saw you, you joined us via mobile. You were actually trucking in real life.
Yeah, that's right. I was out in last time, Caddo Mills, Texas. Yeah.
And you're keeping a close eye on Nimiro and what he was doing on the stream. Regardless, he was kind of knocking around the truck a little bit, but he was getting the work done. And we're actually trucking in Texas as well at the same time as you were. So that's where I remember it last being left off. But I think Nemo, for the most part, didn't really touch anything as far as I'm aware, unless he did some sneaky things behind the scenes that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, I can see the truck still using the same Western Star there, 5700. Looks like you guys are in Little Rock, so we'll be starting out from there. But let's take a look at the finances and stuff. I did see that we have one skill point to spend.
Okay, that's good.
What do you guys think, everyone in the chat? Should we throw it in just in time to kind of even it out there? But I don't know how many just in time deliveries we really take. We might be better off with a high value or a fragile. I don't know. What do you guys think? We've already got all our hazmat cargoes. I don't really want to use the fuel economy one because we use realistic fuel economy on this profile, or at least I do when I'm playing. So this won't really affect when you're using the realistic fuel economy. A lot of people are saying fragile.
They are, yeah. I mean, it does have good perks. Obviously, when you move up in ranks, you get different perks. And fragile, you'd be moving up to rank 4, so that's a 20% higher reward.
Yeah, I got 4 for 4 on fragile. Oh, Nightmare recommends high value. Another one for that's enough for fragile.
We'll go for fragile then. We're going for that.
Listen, we've got an email here too. What's this about? New special transports. Okay.
Oh, the chat's gonna love that.
No. Well, it's actually not. It's not such a bad thing to do special transports anymore because we've raised the speed limit to 55 mile an hour, right? Didn't we?
That's right. Yeah. I believe we did. Yeah.
Okay, so let's head over to the bank here and see the situation. All right, we still got some loans. $202,000. You know what that means, right, Alex? You can buy a truck.
You're gonna take out. Oh, you can buy. I was gonna say you're gonna take out another loan. Is that what it means?
Let's take a look at the trucks we have. So we have 8 trucks. So we have what, a 5 truck and 3 truck garage. So if we upgrade this garage, we actually won't have any money to buy any trucks.
The trucks.
Yeah. So let's just. What we can do for now is save some money on interest, I guess, and we'll pay off the one loan. What do you think, chat? That'll make Namiro happy.
That will make him very happy because he's always sad to see the debts, but you know what? That's business. Sometimes you gotta get the support from the bank. You gotta use the assets that are available to you. That's what I believe. So
look at how many trucks we have, and now the money. Every time we're on stream here, we're just raking in the money from all our drivers. And speaking of, we should check in on them. So we're doing the best. Look at that. We're making bank,
making some good money there.
Profit
for the last week, $340,000 in the green.
That's what I'm saying. You got to spend it to make it.
Yeah, true that.
I do say I do want to buy some trucks because, since the last time we bought trucks, we bought 3 of them at once, right? And since then, we've had some new trucks actually come to the game, and we haven't had a chance to buy them. We've got the new Mack Pinnacle, the Freightliner Cascadia. We got to make some money so we can upgrade our fleet and get some of those new trucks, right?
Because then you also get better fuel economy as well. The newer trucks tend to be better on the fuel, and saving money in those little ways can make all the difference when it comes to your business.
I was thinking it might be fun to have a company paint job and have all the trucks painted the same way. Or have them all unique paint jobs like we currently do. What do you think, Chad? Should we have a company theme for all of our trucks?
I feel like we could have a whole stream dedicated to trying to decide colors for that company.
Yeah, we really could, right? It was probably something, maybe we could do it with Peter. We could have the same matching paint schemes across. But it's nice to show off the different schemes for the truck too, right?
Oh, so you wouldn't mind actually, coming together with the European branch and,
Well, of course, our shareholders would be able to see, how much better the American side is performing than the European side. I was going to
say, you'd be showing off to the European side for sure.
Oh, someone's asking me to drive a double trailer. Someone's recommending.
Just don't let Benny paint anything. I agree with that. Did you see what they did to Nemuro's truck on our last community convoy?
No. Oh, I did see
Benny
it. Yeah,
was in charge of painting it.
The black and bright yellow. Benny, do you have a picture of that?
It's quite an interesting scheme. Quite an interesting one.
Benny doesn't have a picture.
That's okay.
Well, so what do you think, Chad? Are we happy with the trucks we have, or should we? I mean, we have $104,000. We could maybe trade in this Western Star on a new Cascadia.
Would you like a new Cascadia? You want a new truck to play with? Or?
I mean, I do have a Western Star hat on, but they're the same family.
That's true. Get some hood mirrors. That's what somebody said in the chat.
Just ban him. Just perma-ban forever. I'm tired of hearing it. Air Cruise, you've had it up to here. I've had it up to here, I should say. Nah. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? New Cascadia or go trucking?
Should we trade it or should we go trucking? Maybe a Kenworth.
Yeah, we got a Kenworth already. We got quite a nice Kenworth, actually.
We do, yeah. That is very true. New Cascadia. Only one vote so far. Trucking, trade-in, new Cascadia. New truck, trade. Okay, there's 4 people saying trade it. 5 people.
Let's do one more stream with the Western Star. Next time, we'll get some new trucks. So let's go make some money.
At the moment.
What's that?
We'll keep both sides happy then. Yeah.
I don't actually. Now a lot are saying new Cascadia.
There's somebody saying pay my bets on YouTube and on Twitch.
What's that?
On both chats, they're saying you should trade it.
Okay, let's do majority. Let's go to the bank in case we need that $100,000. I don't think we will, but just in case, we'll grab that, and we'll back out and let's find ourselves a truck dealer.
Okay.
Where am I going here? Truck dealers. Oh, the closest one is going to be, who's this?
You can buy online though, right?
Oklahoma City. Well, what we could do is take a load to Oklahoma City and then buy the truck.
We could. Yeah,
let's do that. Let's see if we got any loads going out that way. Because I don't want to fast travel there. That feels like cheating somehow. All right, what do we got? From Arkansas, we have Tulsa. Gets us almost all the way there. Texarkana, Fort Worth. Longview.
Very limited on the jobs out there. Oh.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that
pay
works.
very well, though. I mean, we got loads that pay twice as much. That's only 32. We got loads over here that pay 60-something. Maybe we can kind of do 2 legs here. Oh, that's quite.
That's a pretty heavy load, though. That's a pretty heavy load.
True.
Little towing crane.
This takes us down to, that's too far. Fort Worth, Pine Bluff. What do we got over here? Fort Smith. I mean, yeah, we could take one to Fort Smith and see if we can grab one from there to Oklahoma.
Okay, we can make that work.
That pays really good. That pays the same as the other load, and it's only to go halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, chat?
I think that's good.
Benny.
Oh, wait. Who's posting about
I think it might not have been Benny. I think it might have been someone else that's with us today.
Is somebody else on the SES account?
Oh, it was Benny.
Oh, it was Benny. Okay. What's the deal with Wendys then? Is there one now in Prague? Or?
So we were, did I take that load? I think I did, right? Where am I going here? When we were in the U.S. for the first time, the very first fast food that Benny got to try, I was already running, was Wendys. And the very first meal he had at Wendys was a Baconator.
Of course. I mean, it's the rules.
And it was right at the airport. It was quite, if I'm honest, quite a cold, soggy Baconator, because I had one too.
It wasn't a good impression then.
Needless to say, he fell in love with it. And
really?
Since then, he's had some better ones. And so yeah, he's on the Baconator train now.
Did I have them in Prague? Is Wendy's a thing in the Czech Republic yet? Or?
No. Am I going the right way?
That's
here?
a shame.
How do I get out of here?
That should be the way. Unless it's...
Maybe I'm not in the trigger here properly. I came from a weird angle.
Maybe not. I was going to say, there's a lot of fast food establishments that have made their way over here to the UK now. So we do have Wendy's. We have Popeyes. We have Taco Bell. We have Five Guys. We have... What else? Wingstop. We've got even Little Caesars.
Really?
They're all here, yeah. And we got Chick-fil-A opening this year as well.
Really? I love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
We have here in Czech Republic, the only ones I can think of that are like from like the more popular ones from North America would be, we got Pizza Hut, we got KFC, McDonald's, of course. Handful of Subways, not very many. We have a Five Guys opening in a couple months, Benny. When's it supposed to open?
Definitely go to that. It's expensive. It is expensive, but it is nice. It's
a good burger, but yeah, I mean, everyone's like, oh yeah, it's expensive, but you get all those fries. And I'm like, well, I'm paying for all those fries at that price.
Of course.
You know?
They factored in the price.
Oh, 100%. So,
yeah.
But the one thing I would really like to see at Chick-fil-A over here, I mean, Czechs love their fried chicken, so I think it would do quite well.
Do you know, I was surprised at how good Wingstop was. Wingstop is really, really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed Wingstop.
I think I've never had it.
It's good chicken. It's probably the best chicken I've had actually in the UK so far.
Would you say it's finger looking good?
Do you know what? KFC is actually really rubbish over here. I'm really sorry to say, Colonel Sanders, wherever you are, like, I mean, yeah, it's it's really bad. Every time I've gone, dry chicken and the breading is just rubbish. Yeah.
Just for the record, we only made it 13 minutes before we started talking about food.
Oh, is that a new record? Probably. That was Benny's fault.
This Benny's
we do have
plan.
slim chickens. Yeah, I had slim chickens as well. Yeah, not really cracked up what I thought it would be, but yeah, we need to start doing food reviews. Yeah, one place I want to try, but I can't try it unless I go to the States is In-N-Out. Have you had In-N-Out before?
I had In-N-Out, but I had a problem. Someone hyped it up for me big time.
People so when do I finally, hype it up, though.
Yeah, like, well, that's the thing. Like when I finally had it, I was kind of like, you know, it's all right. You know what I mean? If I had just had it, I probably would have thought it was quite good. But because it was so hyped up, I was just like, you know? They did want me to
I do want to try
trailers, didn't they?
They did. Why not?
Okay.
We're driving doubles with our community convoy, I guess, with Mark Armstrong recently.
Oh, yeah?
That's pretty fun. Yeah, Nimmo really struggled and had to skip the parking. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh, Nimmo, never change.
Yeah. He was like going out into the main road and trying to back it in and just, wouldn't work.
Was it like this kind of doubles or was it like the B doubles?
No, it was like those. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. These are quite difficult to back up.
They are. They really are.
In real life, so I used to work for FedEx Freight, and I used to haul these double trailers, and I could back them up about 2 truck lengths in a straight line, and that was it. If I had to go around a curve or something like that, it just wasn't happening.
So very limited.
Yeah. There's guys that can do
Gotcha.
them. I see videos on the internet of guys doing them, and I really have no idea how they're managing to do it. Because that little converter dolly in the middle there, it just turns so quickly. You have to think like 10 steps ahead. You really do. I would rather split them if I have to back them up. Like, you know what I mean? I could actually drive with the lead and the dolly. I can back those up. So if my pup, the rear trailer, is like in a door, I can take the lead and the dolly together and back it up to the pup, no problem. But to actually like back this whole combo into a door, not happening. I'll split them.
Did someone say you took the wrong job, by the way? Is that right?
What? No, Fort Smith.
That is correct, right? We're going halfway first.
Yeah.
I was just making sure. Yeah, okay.
Unless there was 2 Fort Smiths and I grabbed the wrong Fort Smith.
Maybe. Who knows?
Oh, I did grab the wrong one. I did grab the wrong one. What?
You did?
Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to take this one. It pays twice as much.
No.
All right. That was an oversight on my part. I just saw Fort Smith and jumped on it. And we were busy talking about food. Can the chat hear you?
Oh.
They better not be able to hear you because I'm going to come through there.
That would
straight through that window, Betty. Did you hear what he said, Alex?
Oh, of course I heard what he said. Yeah, he's... I can feel the heat from here, man. It's too much of a burn.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Actually, this is actually better because, like we said, somebody wanted us to take doubles anyways. You know, I'm feeling really spooky right now post-Christmas with the Halloween event rewards here in our truck.
Was that the last time we're actually in this truck, or how long has it been since the last Let's Play episode?
That's the last time you and I were driving this truck for sure.
Really?
Yeah, it's been that long.
Has it been that long? I didn't even realize. Time has just flown with that. That's insane.
Yeah, it's been a busy. I think a busy kind of Christmas or December, like Christmas time for both of us, right?
Of course, yeah. I mean, with the events that have been happening, the release of Greece and everything else in between as well, with the Christmas streams and stuff like that, and then with you being away then in the United States and Canada, it's been a busy time for everyone.
Yeah, like for me, it still feels like the first week of January because I've only been back at work for like a week and 2 days, right?
True, yeah. I mean, we're almost at the end of January. We got February coming up. We got Valentine's Day coming up as well. Oh boy, I gotta start thinking of some gifts. Gotta start thinking of what I'm gonna do.
Any ideas? You already had carp for Christmas? Was it in your bathtub? Was it really?
It was in your bathtub.
So for those of you that might be wondering why we're talking about carp in bathtub, in Czech Republic it is a tradition to go buy a carp for Christmas time, and you're supposed to have it fresh. So what a lot of people used to do, and still do, some of them, is they go buy a live carp, they bring it home, and they put it into their bathtub until Christmas Eve.
Yep, I've seen pictures of people sitting in their bathtubs with a carp in it. Very strange.
And they like, someone was telling me like even when they have a shower, like the carp is there swimming around their legs and stuff like that.
What a life with a carp. I mean, yeah, absolutely, potato. Absolutely. Racing Theo saying, should I buy the Grease DLC? Well, personally, I might be a little bit biased here with my opinion, but I do think it's a very good DLC. I really enjoy it with all the small roads and details that have been put in. And if you like cats as well, there's lots of cats in the Grease DLC. So
yeah.
But honestly, it's a beautiful, beautiful region and country. So definitely worth getting, in my opinion.
You know, I do got to say that Greece DLC has some really tough parking. I was on one of the islands there trying to back into a parking spot, and oh my goodness, I had a lot of difficulty. And in the end, I was thinking, I got to play more Driving Academy.
Yeah, you just had a Driving Academy episode last week, right?
Yeah, we did. Me and Namiro. He's out there collecting his stars like a dragon, you know, his gold stars.
How far is he now with the Academy?
So, this is the thing. He actually went into a different profile, I think, than we were using originally. Maybe. I don't remember. But, yeah, it's so he still has, like, 2 full chapters to do. But I thought, maybe it was Peter, but I thought he was near the final exams. But maybe it was Peter, because we did some with Peter as well, right?
Yeah.
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 I really...
He's on the ETSU side.
I just really want to see him do the final exam. I'm just, like, itching for it.
How far is he off now?
Right now, he still has. I think he still has a full chapter to do.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So a little while to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Gosh. Okay. Well, we look forward to whenever that happens. That'll be a good finale, I would say, for the driving academy.
Now, have you gone through driving academy yet?
I've done little bits of it here and there, but I haven't done it fully myself, nor have I done the exams. So that is something maybe I should try and do as well.
We put right-hand drive trucks in there just for you, and you're
just for me.
Not even doing driving academy.
I'm the only British person that plays this.
Only British colleague.
True. That's very, very true.
We do have Gavin. Gavin drives on the wrong side of the road too.
Yeah, that is right. That is very, very right. Yeah. So, making me feel bad. I got to go complete it now. I reckon I could get it done in a night if I wanted to.
In one night?
Yeah, why not?
The confidence in this guy.
I reckon I could do it.
What's our cruise control set out here? Let's bump it up to 70. I think the speed limit is 70 here, isn't it? We're going to pretend it is.
I do miss having cruise control. When I was in Germany, I hired a car for Christmas, and yeah, man, like my current car doesn't have cruise control, and it was so nice to just have cruise control when I was in Germany, because I was driving all the way from like the top of Germany to the bottom, went from Cologne to Nuremberg. So, and my first time on the autobahn too. That was pretty fun.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get to get the car that I wanted. I was originally trying to hire a BMW, but I got given a Volkswagen T-Roc instead.
Okay.
But it's got a 1.5 liter engine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I still managed to get it up to about 213 kilometers an hour, I think it was.
I mean, you got to consider, like,
bad.
even the new cars, even when they have these kind of smaller engines, they're usually still putting out quite a bit more power than what, like, the big engines were putting out in, like, the 90s and early 2000s, right?
Very true.
Like,
Very
I see people complaining about, like, you know, V6 engines and pickup trucks, but it's like, man, they're putting out more power than, like, my first V8 pickup truck did back in, like, the mid 2000s, you know. Like, but yeah, no, Autobahn's a lot of fun, but cruise control definitely, that's something I could not live without. The last truck I bought was a 1989 Peterbilt with a mechanical cat engine, and I bought it in Oklahoma, and we never ended up doing anything with it. It's still sitting in the yard, and it's a semi show truck. I don't know, we were gonna put it back to work, and we just didn't know what to do with it. And then of course I came to Czech Republic, and that truck doesn't have cruise control, and that drive home was painful for me. Like, no cruise control, and like, yeah, that thing down. It's like when you have no trailer, it's like it's got long legs, right? And it's got a double overdrive transmission. So like, at one point I was in I guess it would have been Indiana. I was in Indiana trying to do like the speed limit, 65 miles an hour, and I looked down, I'm doing like 80 miles an hour. Like, it just got away from me. I didn't even realize.
Shucks.
Yeah,
I do miss it. A lot of people asking, what's the penalty? If one, they're saying I should stream me doing the driving academy, but number two, what's the penalty if I don't do it in a night?
Ooh, you have to buy Peter a large pizza.
How expensive are those these days?
In Czech Republic, like 300 crowns.
I don't even know what that is in pounds. Oh, Benny knows it to a T. To GPD. That's like, oh, that's not bad. That's pretty cheap compared to UK prices. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. About £8, yeah.
Nice.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Alex is going over 130 mile per hour. Yeah, that is pretty good, but I don't think I'm the fastest compared to some of the people in the SCS team. Let's get Oscar back on the stream, and we can ask him the same question, right? Good stuff. That's good stuff.
Benny, how fast did you go in the old jalopy? The old one. Yeah. Really?
168? Oh,
168 in that thing. It had more boats, more holes in it than a boat. Or sorry, more holes in it than a slice of Swiss cheese. I don't know where my mind went there. I said boat. Boat shouldn't have any holes in it.
They shouldn't have any holes at all.
Yeah, I can't imagine that Polo doing that speed. That's you're brave, man.
That's great. So I gotta ask, right? Did a bit of driving in the States and Canada in your truck recently. Has anything changed since the last time you were like properly trucking, that you're like, wow, this is really different to how I used to do it or how things were?
Nothing has drastically changed, but I definitely was misremembering some things. So I kind of had some rose-colored glasses on when I was looking back at my time driving. And that reality kind of came back to bite me when I was out there on the road. The big thing I guess because we kind of, we had to deal with it over time slowly, was the electronic logbooks. That was the biggest thing that stressed me out and like really killed my mood and made me tired as well. It's so stressful for your time management, because in the old days on the paper log, and this isn't inherently an issue with electronic logbooks, it's an issue with the rules of service. That's what it comes down to. Because in the old days, I think the statute of limitations has passed, so I can say this without getting thrown in jail. We used to fake the logbook, right? In the old days, we would, fib a little bit here and there. So you have this 14-hour work window, and we used to that was the one we used to mess with, is the 14-hour work window. We would never drive more than 1,000 kilometers a day, which you can easily do within the 11-hour driving window that the rule allows for. But the 14-hour work window is a window where, so if you start at 8 a.m., you have to be off duty by 10 p.m. It doesn't matter how little you worked or how much you worked. You only have 14 hours to complete your 11 hours of driving. And that is something that I realize now that I've been out of it for a while and I kind of had this fresh taste at it again. That's the worst part of the whole thing, because, if you want to stop and have a nap, you can't, because you'll be penalized. You won't be able to drive as far because of that 14-hour window. You know what I mean? If you want to, stop longer for a good meal instead of getting some crappy fast food, which will make you feel bad later and therefore make you feel tired later, you can't. So that really put a rain on my parade for sure. That just dealing with the electronic logbook again, and that was definitely the biggest thing I noticed being back in the truck.
So it's very strict because it's now done electronically. It's down to the seconds when you're stopping, when you're starting, and gotcha. Okay.
Even driving through the truck stop, I take pride in being a professional. So when I'm driving through the truck stop, I don't want to drive through the truck stop doing 30 miles an hour. I like to crawl in second gear, right? And I can't do that. It's every minute I spend in the truck stop is a mile down the road I could have been. So I found myself grabbing a couple extra gears in the truck stop here, trying to get out on the road. I was making unhealthy choices with food, and it was just really kind of killed the experience. I feel like that was the number one thing of everything that happened, and there was a few other things that happened. That was the number one thing that really rained on my parade. And not only did it affect me, it's affecting other drivers, and then of course affecting me as well, because everyone is driving like dummies, trying to get as many miles as they can while they can, and therefore they're driving aggressively or even recklessly sometimes, right? So I think that's something the FMCSA, which is the governing body in the U.S. for these things, they really need to finally get around to looking at this. It's something that the industry has been calling for a long time, and it's just been, they've more or less been ignoring it, burying their head in the sand and saying that, we just want to be outlaw truckers. But the reality is I just want to be safe. I don't want to feel pressure. I don't want to feel like I have to drive and do these crazy things to get my load delivered. I just want to do my job,
That's a real shame to hear that. That's really sad, because obviously safety and health is number one priority.
Exactly. But all in all, the experience was quite good. It was nice to get back out in the truck. It was a lot of fun. Did
you learn anything new on that drive?
Be careful when you're walking on slippery surfaces. Yeah. I don't know if you saw in the last stream there, if you were watching, but me and Namiro talked about it, but I took a little tumble off the back of the truck there.
Big yikes.
A little wee bit of a concussion, but we're all good. Yeah, definitely always use that 3 points of contact when you're climbing up and down the truck.
Oh, man.
Not really happy with this parking position, but I want to get over to Oklahoma and buy that new truck. So
it's giving it to you. It's giving it to you. Yep.
So let's see. We got any company job offers here going to nothing.
Ooh, nothing. Dang. Okay, so we're going to have to look at the entire market, I guess, and see is there anything else nearby?
It's Oklahoma we want to go to, right? Oklahoma City. Yeah. Well, fireworks. Paying quite good, too.
I think you made a good choice here. Okay.
Should we do it?
I think so.
Let's do it.
What could go wrong? Right?
And another set of doubles. You're welcome, chat.
Who was it that originally asked for the doubles? They're getting a good show today. That's for sure.
Yeah, fast food. That's another thing is like the truck stops because of this have been suffering. Like these old mom and pop truck stops that used to have like nice kind of sit down restaurants, they're going away because guys don't have time to stop and eat there. So they're choosing, options. And I don't have anything against fast food. We always talk about fast food. I love fast food, but when you're eating fast food 3 times a day, 5 or 6 days a week, it gets pretty old, right?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yep. All starts to taste the same. You're not getting the good vitamins and good home cooked goodness inside of you.
Exactly.
Yep. I would say just like makes you feel better as well. It's just like a nice, warm home cooked meal just makes you feel infinitely better than a burger any day.
Absolutely. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it a lot, you know what I mean? Because I was doing the vlog the whole time, so I was trying to think of, talking points. What is it that you guys would want to hear about when you're watching this video? And, when I think back to like the days when I started trucking and the days before 2017, I believe November 2017 is when the E-log mandate came out. I never felt like I had to drive tired. I never felt like if I was tired, I just pulled over and took a nap. And of course, then I would go and, rewrite my logbook to say that I slept an extra hour in the morning rather than the hour in the afternoon just to fix that window, that 14-hour window. But I never felt like I was under the amount of stress I was under on this last trip, or even in the years from 2017 until I quit in 2022. I never felt like any of the problems I felt on this trip. And I really, for the life of me, I can't figure out why they're hanging on to this 14-hour rule so hard. But it's worse in Europe even. I mean, you see trucks parked along the side of the road and all that because guys can't even find parking, let alone having to work. I was going to
say amenities over here for truckers are much more limited, much more limited. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
we have a truck stop actually near here on a major route here, but the definition of a truck stop, from what I see, for example, in America, an American Truck Simulator, these big, great parking lots with petrol stations and grocery shopping, and some places have doctors and other really good amenities or showers and whatever. The one here is literally like an old parking lot that has one place to eat, and then it's just gravel to park the truck, and that's it. It's not anything else really. It's just like a restaurant and then parking, and that's it.
Exactly. There's a handful of like proper truck stops in Europe, but they're like far and few between. A majority is just like rest areas on the side of the road, and it's just like a gas station. And if you're lucky, there might be like a Baggotry Boulevard or something nearby, like in the same rest area. But yeah, it's kind of like, I can't imagine. I've said it before. Like I don't think I would really like to drive a truck in Europe. I would love to drive European trucks and explore Europe, but the lifestyle that comes with it seems like considerably more difficult. I think.
Which I think I'm more surprised about in Europe than it is in the UK, because, for example, in the UK, right, the UK is not that big. You can travel from bottom to top in a single day if you really wanted to, maybe maximum a couple of days. But so really, you don't need those kind of more long haul facilities, whereas in the likes of Europe and also America, obviously bigger distance, greater distance. So you do need those amenities for truckers on the road. And Germany was actually pretty good. All of their Autobahn services that I stopped into did have parking for trucks, and there was always a lot of trucks in those truck stops. So it seems like they did cater them for very well in some parts of Germany, at least anyway.
That's good.
But
enough about the negative stuff. I think maybe I can have some good comments, because I don't want to make it seem like, I hated trucking. I had a miserable time. I will say I got to drive. So I pretty much had 2 trucks to choose from, 3 trucks really to choose from. So my dad has taken possession and care of my old truck, which is a 2003 Peterbilt 379 with a big old Caterpillar engine, and he's got a 2016 Peterbilt 389 glider kit with the big cat engine, and then we also had a W900 that was available as well with a cat engine. You can see a theme here with the cat engines.
Yeah, I can indeed.
So we decided I didn't really want to take the W900 out. I'm actually not a huge fan of that particular truck because it has what we call a bridge motor. So it was the generation between no emissions, or I should say not no emissions, but very less restrictive emissions, and the more restrictive. So it has Well, did we lose the job? What happened?
Already? No
It
way.
disappeared.
No.
I didn't drive fast enough.
You weren't that slow, though.
I thought I was driving like normal. So anyways, in the end, I decided to take my dad's truck because he's been working it all year. My old truck has just been sitting, so I didn't want to get out on the road and then find out that something has been. I'm not using external contracts. That's the problem. Why am I clicking that? Rookie move, Mark.
Freight market.
Yeah. So wait. Someone just said there's a dealership right here.
Is there?
What? Did we drive right past a Freightliner dealership?
Maybe. Chat? Yes. Apparently we did.
What? All right. Let's go check this out.
Look on the map. Okay.
So yeah, I didn't want to run into like maybe there's some dried up hose or something that would snap on me going down the road. So I stole my dad's truck, his glider kit, which is a really cool truck. It's kind of a little bit of a hot rod. Oh, nice.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, he's got a stretched out wheelbase, a little 48-inch sleeper on there. So yeah, we took that driving, and that was a dream to drive. It's got straight pipes on it and all that stuff, so it just like sounds super good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun driving that truck. All right, chat. I'm thinking we're going to trade this truck in because if we look at our truck manager, so we have a couple international one international 9900. We got the W900, the 5700 XE, 389 LT, VNL, Lone Star. So since we have two 5700 XCs, I think we should just trade this one in. What do you guys think? What do you think, Alex?
I think that's a good idea. Keep it nice and varied. We have one of each truck. I like that.
And I like this one. This was one of the earlier ones we bought, and we did it all up in kind of a heavy haul style.
That's very true.
Yeah, this one's kind of done in aerodynamic style. And we're going to be replacing it with a nice aerodynamic Cascadia. So let's do it. All right.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right. Chat, you got to get thinking here. How are we going to spec this truck? What colors we're going to use? What engine we're going to use? I want to hear it.
Get thinking, chat.
Because you guys are our business partners in here. So we definitely want a sleeper truck. I don't think we want to sleep across the seats in a day cab since we're doing long haul, right? So we can do something like this, kind of a regional variant.
Okay.
Or we can do the big sleeper. Or there should be... We can do the 76-inch midroof. Oh, yeah, there it is, the 76-inch midroof. So chat, Air Cruise... I might give you one hood mirror if you stop with the caps locks.
Only one?
Just one.
Was.
You can do that. You can spec it that way from the factory.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an option?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, chat. What are we thinking? Blue truck with flames? No, we already did the flames. We're not doing that again. We're not making that mistake twice. Somebody did say the blue truck looks nice. Which one's the blue truck?
I mean, the blue Aqua, yeah, it was quite the one at the start there, the short haul one. The day cab blue.
Yeah, we have nowhere to sleep. Blue, right? We have nowhere to put our cabin accessories.
No, I think they were saying about the color.
Oh, okay. Benny likes the silver one. Oh, you're saying the color. Got you. Okay, guys, I need... What sleeper are we doing? Are we doing the small sleeper or the big sleeper? Come on, guys. Stop talking about camera mirrors.
Big sleeper.
We're not there yet. Biggest.
What's the price difference?
Oh, the price difference. That's a good point. And we can't even take this one. We're not the right level.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, no. Yeah, so we can do this one, which has a value, but this doesn't include the different parts on it and all that too, right? So let's just go into customized configuration. Let's just do it this way. So it's a difference of $4,000.
Okay. Not a huge amount of difference.
This one will be more maneuverable, but we're a little more limited in room since the bed is just like right behind the seats. If we go with this one, we'll get the extra space. Oh, and the nice
lounge as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
7? Was I that bad at math? I was that bad at math. Yeah, never mind. So $7,000 difference. We only got $202,000 to play with, so I don't know if we're going to be able to afford this one. Let's get the specking it out. 6x2 or 6x4? Oh, we only have 6x2 if we go with this one.
Okay.
All right.
I guess set then, yeah.
Okay. An engine. What can we do? Engine, we have our choice of whatever we want. So we can go.
We've already got 505 or 525, yeah.
I do like that 525 D13, but I like even more the fuel mileage that comes along with the integrated powertrain. I would probably go with the 425. Chat, what do you think? Chat, come on, guys.
I think that's still a good amount of power. I mean, people tend to obviously go for the fastest option first, the one with the most horsepower, but in the end, a lot of the time, the 400s are more than powerful enough.
When you're speccing the truck, you do have to consider the job you're going to do, right? So you obviously want to have the good fuel economy, but if we're going to be doing lots of these heavy cargo loads, then maybe the big power is the better option for us. Maybe we're better off spending a little bit extra money on fuel on some of the lighter loads to have that power to do the bigger loads, right? So you always have to consider the job you're doing when you're buying your truck. And if you need versatility, then you got to err on the side of being able to do the craziest thing, right? So yeah, I don't know if we go with the smaller sleeper, can we get 6x4? We can. So that's something to consider as well. If we need 6x2 or 6x4, if we're going to be doing lots of off-roading on gravel roads and stuff, then that 6x4 might come in handy. Chat.
A lot of people voting for. I mean, it's pretty split actually between 525 and 455. I could put it to a poll.
Let's
go. Say chat, should we do a poll?
Off-roading with all aero parts. That's a good point too. I mean, we do have lots of trucks in our fleet. I guess if we wanted to do some off-roading, we could always just take a different truck. We have that other Western Star there.
Yeah, you do have the option to swap it around. But it's good to have an all-rounder truck too.
I think we should go full aero. I'm calling it. So we're gonna go with the big sleeper, and let's do.
Most of the votes coming in is 455 right now.
Yeah, okay, 455. Yeah. We got the 12 speed with the 216. That's what we want. I like the gray interior, and since I got to drive it, we're doing gray. You guys don't have a choice on that one. Paint is still open for discussion. Paint is still open. Benny's saying silver.
Ben is saying the silver server.
It doesn't look bad, actually.
That's okay.
There, that's the Miro kind right there.
He would want the black hat. Oh, the bright green. Yeah.
And then the Viper blue always looks quite nice too, actually. But we could do some fun stripes.
Some of the retro. You just got to keep an eye on that paint job price. It's like 20,000 up from here. So
that is true. We're almost at
starts to get expensive. Here. Starts getting expensive.
I do love this paint job. This is like throwback to the Columbia release when they released those trucks at the truck show. They all had this kind of like retro synthwave paint job. McAllen, our vehicle paints team, did an awesome job with this one.
It looks really good. Really nice.
Yeah. So let's see. Something bright. Metallic tones are boring. Metallic is boring? What? Cypress. A lot of people are saying Cypress. Which one's Cypress? This one?
It's kind of like a baby blue almost, right?
It's like a denim blue, I feel like. Kind of like, yeah. Okay. All right. I'll roll with it, chat. Is there a burgundy? Someone's saying burgundy. This is maroon. We could make our own burgundy, I guess. A little bit extra money. Could do like this, and like that. Bring that a little darker, and then this, some highlight. Is that burgundy? That's not burgundy. I don't know what I'm doing. What color is burgundy, Alex?
It is kind of like a deeper red like that, isn't it? It's kind of like a reddish, kind of purpley kind of mix, yeah.
Someone's saying purple? Crazy. Get out of here.
Everyone has their own personal preference, of course.
No way. No way. This is the kind of paint color I would expect if I was doing 55 miles an hour in the right lane hauling flowers.
Yeah, I'm not personally a fan of that one.
The plain white actually looks not bad.
I mean, the white's always a good go-to, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Color is always like the worst part to choose. Like
It is. I mean, we can't please everybody. But
silver's kind of good though, eh?
It'll look better in the sunlight as well. This is just underneath the roof in the garage.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about the black wheels. What can we do with the grill here? This is it. This is as much chrome as we can get. So I feel like the truck would just look better with like black on, like the black on silver, right? Like less chrome. Like just get rid of this. Do we want camera mirrors? Yeah, I don't see why not, right?
I mean, you're going to have your physical mirrors either way because they're a legal requirement. So
that's true. And they're the big one. So maybe we'll just stick with the mirrors. Does that look a little cleaner? Then again, I wouldn't have to turn my head as much to see the mirror, right? That's always a consideration. I am quite lazy. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, so this is black. This is black. No visor anymore. Womp womp. With or without the cap? Oh, we have to have the cap now, right? We don't have a choice. Yeah. Those new rules coming into effect. Where's the steps on this one? On the left, so we only need the left handle. We've got our air conditioning for when we're sleeping so we can feel nice and cozy. We need all these aero parts, I guess, for maximum fuel mileage. Chat, what do you think? How are we doing so far?
I think that looks pretty good, personally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about this front wheel? Can we do anything with this? Oh, I know what we can do with it. Let's get a little crazy here.
Uh-oh.
Just a little, Alex. Don't get scared.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah, these ones. Super smoothie.
Oh, gotcha.
And with these ones, do we have a painted one? Yeah. And then you know what's coming next, right, Alex?
Should I know?
You should know. We got to get the Michelins on there, baby.
Oh, of course. Get them name brand tires out.
Yes, sir.
Always the Michelins.
I'm a big fan. I should say it's like my only experience with truck tires is Michelin, but they did me well. Now, do we want the Freightliner proprietary flow below kit, or do we want the painted flow below kit?
Those look pretty good in the silver, I'm not gonna lie, but it kind of seems a bit separated though.
Yeah. Benny's saying do it in black. I think I agree. What looks better, that one or that one? That one for sure. I think the Freightliner one, it kind of fills everything in a little better, doesn't it? Like this one's kind of just a little bit open, and this one's like really like. Whoosh.
It's out there. Yeah.
Let's do the flow blow. And let's get rid of this chrome here. So there we go. Black on silver.
I like that.
I wish we could paint these black. Like, can we just like go to the store and buy a can of spray paint and paint them black?
Just spray them over, yeah.
Yeah. Chat, what do you think? Are we happy with the truck? Do we want to make any changes? Now's your chance. Air Cruise, I know what you're going to say. There you go.
No way.
One mirror.
Are you actually?
People spec their trucks like this because Benny is in pain. He needs symmetry. I mean, if you're going for an aerodynamic truck, though, why do you want... I mean, I guess we do have maximum visibility with just all the mirrors.
Do you know, after watching the recent Sonic movie, it just kind of reminds me of his mustache from Eggman. Having those hood mirrors on.
Can I get a GPS here? I just want to be like Peter and just have like 7 GPS screens on my...
I mean, you can put some pretty cool accessories. I mean, at least you can put like the flag up in the back or a guitar.
Oh, yeah,
or whatever.
we do have a chance. Is there a Canadian flag?
You know, someone actually did mention this, and I think we should suggest it. Someone said, why can't we have A, more flags, but B, also have flags in the ETS2 caps as well for all the European countries?
That's true. That's a
in the
good
back
point.
of the cab.
Yeah.
In the back of the sleeper cabs. I'm going to have to make that suggestion and be like, hey, why haven't we done this? That means people can represent their country.
Should we just put all the cheeseburgers?
It's not a Baconator. Is it worth it?
True. Where's the cheeseburger stack? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Snacks for the road. Okay. So, chat, let's get back to the truck real quick here before we go to the interior. Are we happy with this paint job? Because we're going to be driving this truck for a bit. I want to make sure we're satisfied because we're about to spend a lot of money. And the Miro is going to be very sad about his company. So, our company. Paint's good. Crazy Skull Man is insisting that we change the engine to 525. But, I mean, it's the same torque. And we're only gaining like a little bit of power. Is it worth it?
But you're spending how many more thousand? You'd be paying for the truck. You're currently still in the minus, right? But
yeah,
you'd technically be paying it if you did it.
I think we had more votes for 455. I think we should stick with 455. So let's get back on this.
I think 525 did take it in the end, but
let's stick to the where's the Freightliner? There it is, 5th gen. So yeah, we'll keep the silver because it matches the rest of our interior trim. Enable all. All right, let's get to work here. All right, the hanger. What do you think? Keep the Canadian? Do we have the rose? Where's the rose?
Where is the rose? That's a good point.
Yeah, we had the glass rose to match my tattoo. Okay, let's keep the Canadian flag. I like the Canadian flag or the Dreamcatcher. I'm fond of the Dreamcatcher too. Throwback to native culture there.
Can you see the road? Yeah, you can see the road.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, plenty of visibility.
It is blocking that one a little bit, I guess, the curb mirror. But you don't need that all the time. Yeah, let's do the Dreamcatcher. And for this one, let's see. What do we think? Hula Girl?
I mean, that's the one I always go for. Sunglasses.
Yeah, I got to. Or we could do a cowboy hat to match the
was a classic.
Theme. What do we got to do? License plate? We don't do that. Yes. Let's work on this one. Map. Since we use map books and not GPSs.
That's true. You do.
Right? Yeah. Maybe throw our weekend bag down here. Or can we throw it back here? We can have a cooler, but I think we could have a fridge here, can't we? Or this is the fridge.
That is the fridge, and you can put magnets on it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I do believe you do have a Canadian one on there, actually.
I think there's 2 Canadian ones.
Yeah, you got the maple syrup and...
Oh, it's just the maple syrup, yeah.
No, I think there was one more, was there not?
I only see the one.
Maybe not.
We have the taco. Gotta have the taco. Okay, let's do this side food themed.
Those magnets are pretty expensive, might I add. $50 a piece.
All right. There's only 2 food magnets? We need more food magnets. Okay, on the right side, we'll do an eagle. Cute eagle sounds. And USA. We got a theme like North America, right? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What can we put on here?
We got to get pineapple on pizza stickers. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Changelog. Added pineapple on pizza sticker or magnet.
I guess we could
throw controversy.
We could throw our cowboy hat back here. Hockey stick for Canada? No, but then I'd have to take it off every time I would bring the bed down. Maybe some plush bear, keep us company. What do you think, chat? Are we good to go?
I like that.
Someone's requesting a pineapple on pizza toy. Cabin accessory. Oh, we got to put our cola in here. Boom. Maybe a bottle of water. Bottle of water.
A bottle of water, mate.
Bottle of water. All right, I think we're good. At 188, there's our truck.
There we go.
Super Aero with all of the Michelins. I think that's a nice looking truck. I'm quite happy with it.
That is a good looking truck.
Let's do it. I'm doing it. Oh, trade in. There we go. All right, let's see what the money situation looks now because we sold the old truck, or we traded in for $64,000. Look at that truck. That's a nice.
In the sunshine, it looks really good.
Good job, chat. Oh, we have 2 cowboy hats in there. I messed up.
Oh well, it's all good.
It's a backup just in case we lose the other one. All right. So yeah, really looking nice. Okay.
Very nice indeed.
I think we have just enough time to maybe do one quick load, one short load.
Possibly, yeah. If you can find a short load, yeah.
let's just go see what they got next door. Let's start the truck up here. Oh, listen to that.
Brand new from the dealership. Very nice.
Those hood mirrors are killing me, though.
I'm very surprised you left them on.
You know what? Air Crews has been real patient with us, always requesting hood mirrors, and you know, I thought I did it for him. I did it for you, Air Crews.
The next episode, remove hood mirrors.
you get him for one load. Enjoy it. I can't even see him. I sit too low.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can only see half of them. Mirrors galore right now. Actually, you got your digital mirrors, side mirrors, and your hood mirrors.
I feel like I can see more behind me than I can in front.
Yeah, all the visibility. If you hit something while you're backing up now, then I don't know what to say. I do not know.
Let's see if we got a short haul in here. We do not.
We do not.
Well, you know what? We can take it and start going there and sleep at a truck stop and carry off from where we left off. What do you think?
Sounds good. I mean, I'm sure there's a truck stop along the way.
Yeah, and since I'll have to back in at the truck stop, we're going to request a straight trailer. And let's take a...
refrigerated.
Should we take a refrigerated or a... I don't know. I guess we'll take refrigerated. Just a tandem, since it's, what is the weight on it? Yeah, we don't need a big trailer. 38,000 pounds. This one, right? No, this one. Yeah. 24,000
Yeah, $5.
All right, let's do it to it like Pruitt used to do it to it.
All right, let's hit the road.
I just want to see what the fuel economy is going to be.
Do you expecting a big difference?
It should be pretty substantial from most of the trucks, actually. This truck has a 216 rear axle, which I believe to date is the lowest rear axle ratio we have in game.
Oh, okay.
Which just allows the truck to run at lower RPM because we've talked about this a little bit before, but basically at highway speed, you actually don't need the full horsepower and full torque demand from the engine, right?
Right.
When you're just cruising on flat land. So the idea is to, rather than, you know, the old days you would let like your fuel input decide. What am I trying to say here? You would just use less fuel by putting less of your foot into it. But now the thinking is that wide open throttle is the most efficient. So it's actually better to be lower in the RPM and use more throttle. You get better fuel economy that way. So that's kind of the thinking now. And it's been proven this way, right? So that's the idea here. So we have a super low rear end ratio, but still good startability because of the low end torque in the engine. So let's head out on the highway here and we'll reset our trip meter once we get on the on ramp and we'll see what kind of fuel mileage we get.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll be interested in the results.
Yeah. I didn't check what the Western Star was before we hit the road, but of course that's the older generation of motors. But that truck did have a DD15 in it, I think, as well. So, yeah, we'll see how it does.
Oh, we got a nice comment coming in here on our Twitch chats from KF3 saying, "Good evening. May I advertise the fan experience? It was such a great event, and I was happy and proud to have taken part. It's simply great, and there were such wonderful, friendly people. Take part. It's really worth it. And if you don't know what they're actually going on about, they're talking about the fan day experience. I guess they're one of the people on the first one, and we just had a blog today going out about volume 2 of our SCS fan day experience, where we're giving some more of you the opportunity to come visit our offices before I do. I mean, that's a big achievement in itself. So
yeah, you still haven't been.
I still haven't been.
We got to get you out here, man.
So yeah, we're really happy to be able to continue that. You know, the first one was a great success. There are a few changes on the second one, so make sure you head over to the blog.scsoft.com to read all the information and details on that. But applications are now open for that, and I believe the date of visit will be on the 28th of March. So you're part of that, weren't you, Mark? You got to go around with some of the folks last time?
Yeah, a few of our colleagues were all involved, and we kind of just introduced ourselves to the fans and gave them a little tour of the office, and we had a bit of a Q&A session, and they got to see kind of how things work behind the scenes a little bit. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think we did a little video about it as well on our YouTube, so you can check out the official YouTube channel if you're not already watching from there. You can check out the wrap-up video there as well. And yeah, from what I saw, it was like a really nice little group of people, and they had a really good time on checking out the offices and what goes on behind the scenes. And I think they even got a little sneak peek into the future as well.
I'm glad you said it because I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, just a little sneak peek, sneak peek. So, but yeah, definitely. I think you have until February 28th to apply. Again, please make sure if you're going to apply, read all of the details and information. It has changed a little bit from the very first time that we do it, so now there's been a few changes. But if you think you are able to visit and you want to have the chance of visiting our studios and checking out what SCS software is all about and how we work, then definitely go check that out. Benny's been spamming the link in the chat for a while, and I've put it in the YouTube one as well. There you go. Thank you for sharing your experience and nice comments, KR3. I'm glad that you did enjoy it. I'm glad that you did. Welcome to Oklahoma.
Yes, sir. We got a bypass on the scale, so I'm feeling pretty good because last time the scale, we blew it and got a bit of a fine there. So
yeah, that's all right though. That happens.
Talk about that too much. So let's get the truck up to speed here. I think I'll reset the trip odometer now, but of course I'm still full on the throttle here. We're in top gear already, and you can see the RPM is right down there around 1100, 1150 RPM. So we'll get the truck up to 65 here, and boom, cruise is on. And we'll just let it run for a little bit here and just watch this number keep going up. It makes a big difference, honestly. Even when I was out there with my dad's truck. Now, it's got a Cat engine, and it's a little bit old school, right? It's that technology from 2003, so it's totally different behavior than what you'll find with you know, these new Detroit diesels or anything else on the market right now. And that truck likes to rev. So on the first trip I did down to Texas and back, I was really babying it, keeping the RPM kind of down at highway speeds and, you know, splitting down every time I come to a hill because that truck likes to be higher in the RPM when it's actually pulling. I got really good fuel mileage, 7.3 miles to the gallon, which for a Cat is really quite good. And then on the second trip, I was just going ham. I was having fun, and I was doing about 70 miles an hour when I was able to, when the speed limit allowed. And the fuel mileage was a whopping 4.4 miles to the gallon.
Ooh.
But I had a lot of headwind on the way out, and I did have to idle the truck for a night because of the temperature. Once it goes like around minus 20, we like to keep it running just to not have to worry about whether or not it'll start in the morning. So yeah, it was bad.
But I mean, different time, right? Because back then, when that truck would have first came out, that would have been the latest in economy and best in its class sort of thing. And of course, times were a bit different back then. Things were different prices. Fuel was a bit cheap back then as well. So,
like, yeah, like when Cats were king of the road in like the 90s and stuff like that. I mean, fuel was 65 cents a liter in Canada.
Don't make me cry.
Yeah, now it's like $1.50 or more. So it's yeah, things have changed a lot.
Things have changed, and with that, technology's got to change. The trucks, the way they develop, have got to change as well to get that best mileage out of them. To save as much money as possible, to not be spending those big bucks, because it all adds up. All those little things adds up.
100%.
So it's a completely different game.
And that's really the name of the game with trucking. It's it's what you can save, right? Every bit you can save, that's what matters on your bottom line, right? But you can see, like, we're already up to like 9.3 miles to the gallon on the cruise, which is usually not the best for fuel economy. Usually being on the pedal is a little better if you're smart about how you're applying that pedal. So yeah, 9.4. We also have a quite light load in the trailer, but yeah, we're seeing some nice fuel economy here. If we were going slower, we'd see even better fuel economy. And of course, this is going to change as you're going through cities and all that. It's going to get a little worse the more you have to accelerate, or in hills and stuff like that. But
of course,
yeah. Really, I remember when this truck just came to testing, and I was taking a look at it, and with the new engine and transmissions, and I was quite pleased with how they behaved.
That's good. That is good.
What river? This is the Ozarks, right?
Oh,
no,
I don't think we haven't crossed this in a while. No,
we're in Oklahoma now. This isn't the Ozarks. This is a river.
It's gotta be, right? Chat, do you know? Who knows their state? Anyone from Oklahoma? Anyone know?
We're in eastern Oklahoma. That's pretty cool, though.
That was a pretty big one. That was a pretty big one.
75. We're doing 65. We got a lot of downhill in front of us. Maybe we can jump up the speed a little bit. There we go. And we didn't even lose any fuel mileage.
There you go. Nice.
This is a nice thing about like driving out west and like Oklahoma and all that, Kansas, all these states, just like having these big wide open roads. I love it.
It's a lake.
It's
the question is which one? Yeah.
Let's look in the map book. What is that? That's Illinois.
Yeah, what? How could you tell that so fast?
Because you can see Lake Michigan in the top right, and then the greater Chicago area, and then Peoria in the bottom left.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, talk about the left. See, this is why we don't use maps anymore, chat. This is why we use GPS. Thank goodness for technology, huh?
Yeah,
crazy.
I think that's what it is. It looks like it. And that's Highway 55, 57, yeah.
I think you'd be right. I think you'd be right.
No truck stops around here? Come on. I'm getting sleepy.
I'm sure there'll be one very, very soon. Definitely gotta be.
I'm always reading these road signs now ever since I missed them that one time.
Is it still part of the driving kind of like test out there that you have to read road signs as part of your driving test?
In Czech Republic? I don't know. I hope
US
not. I can't read Czech.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In
I
the
did
UK
a couple.
It is. Yeah.
I did some online courses, and you have to know the European signs, of course, like
Of course, yeah.
which are thankfully kind of multilingual or non-lingual. Well, that was a cop, Spooky Bear. But there wasn't anything about having to read specific like Czech signage, I think.
Okay. I think you got a truck stop coming up here on your right, by the way, if you take this exit on your left there.
The old Phoenix there. Benny, what's the line? Welcome to Phoenix.
Good stuff, good stuff. I had someone mentioning as well. I've seen a few people comment here, but I didn't reply about it yet. People saying, does Alex's mic sound different? I put the microphone closer to my mouth, so I hope it sounds like a good different and not a bad different. But other than that, it's the exact same mic as it was before, but otherwise I just adjusted the position to match those in the studio where they have it like right here.
Okay, I got a little beef here. I don't know if it's my driving position or what, but I feel like I can't see around this whole cluster of mirrors and cameras. And
that is a bit of a blind spot, yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of trading off the visibility a little bit there for visibility of the back.
I think it's just the way, I think I'm sitting too far forward in the seat.
Maybe I feel like you need to adjust your seating position a bit.
Yeah, because I feel like when I look over here, I feel like it almost seems like the camera's like leaning forward in the seat, you know what I mean? Yeah. We got a stop sign here. Which I almost missed.
Super fancy flashing one too.
Look at this guy with his Gen 4 Cascadia. You get out of here. Hey, we got a Gen 5 Cascadia. We go first. Get out of here.
Did you not see the sign? It says newer trucks first.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, it's on the left here. Oh. I almost missed the entrance.
Did you miss? Is that the entrance there? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the next one.
I was going to say, I'm used to it being it, kind of you go behind it and then back around.
I don't know. What does that say? That says exit only. Alex.
You're right. Uh-oh.
You played a goof on me.
I'm British. We do things backwards. So, I mean, it's opposite, whatever, you know. We're fine.
Look at this. Arrow's going this way and we're going the wrong way. This is...
No one's complaining. It's okay.
Hide my head in shame here. Now we're going to have to back in blindside. Do we even have a window back there? We don't.
We
do, but we can't see it because there's a TV in the way. Damn it.
Gosh, I'm sorry.
Alex, you were busy watching Doctor Who back there, and you forgot to put the TV back. All right.
Let's see what we can do here.
Backing up the wrong way into a diagonal spot. My dad would be proud. Silence in the audience, please.
The concentration is real. Oh. The drum. Yeah. He's
Can't
gonna
see
do
nothing.
it. Oh my goodness. I'm just gotta kind of hope that there's nothing there. Somebody's honking at you.
No,
I think
they're not.
Somebody is honking at you. What? Oh!
Wow, look at that truck. Isn't that a nice truck?
Wow.
Now I'm going to show you guys the proper thing you should do. If you make a mistake and you come into the truck stop the wrong way, you're going to have to suck it up and pull a U-turn.
That, or you just do, you just leave the site as quickly as possible. And,
No, we're going to go
there.
back there and we're going to explain to him how we didn't hit him, he hit us. You know,
oh,
obviously
okay.
his fault,
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, in reality, I would never do something like that, especially with a diagonal spot. You know, I've blindsided before, but never like that. Like, you know, it's just not polite.
You do a lot more work, making it harder for yourself if you do.
Exactly. It's just not safe. I mean, if you can't see where you're going, right? And sometimes you got to do what you got to do, like at shippers and stuff like that. But as Driving Academy teaches you, you should only do it when you have no other choice. You know this, Alex. If you had played Driving Academy, you could have recommended to me not to do that. It's your fault in the end, okay?
I mean, yes, but I feel like you have a lot more experience behind the wheel than I do.
You can't prove it.
It's very true.
I feel like I didn't set my mirrors up properly. Oh, we're pretty good.
That was pretty good. Yeah, that was pretty spot on.
Next time I'll set my mirrors up properly before I go. All right, so we got our load here. We're somewhere in Oklahoma. And on the next stream, we will deliver this load of fireworks. What do you think, Alex? Sound good to you?
Sounds explosive. Looking forward to it.
Shut the engine off here. We'll take a quick look at the map. So yeah, we're just outside Oklahoma City, but we have to deliver on the other side.
We're not far at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, rather than the
That's
shenanigans of not hitting that guy's truck, we probably could have just delivered it.
We probably could have. You're right.
Yeah, but you know what? It's okay. We're parked up now. We got nice parking spots, 4 p.m., you know, so it's my bedtime. So, yeah, I think we're going to call it. Oh, you know what we got to do, Alex? We forgot one more thing.
Oh, what we got to do?
We got to be the cool guy in the truck stop. We got to bag it out.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay, now it's bedtime.
Wonderful. All right. Yeah. Well, it's been a fun stream. I got to say, it's good to have you back in the studio behind the wheel.
I'm just
Looking
happy
forward
to be
some more
here,
episodes.
you know, spending Namiro's money and putting the company in more debt.
It's money well
feels good.
spent. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it was a good investment. I think, you know, you're going to get more money from it, you know? So
yeah, I mean, we're going to save money on fuel. And hey, it looks better to our customers when we're showing up in this fancy new Gen 5 Cascadia. I mean, they must be thinking like, wow, this is a classy company with this nice truck, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I could not agree more. So looking forward to more trucking in the future with you. Of course, you can check out all of the previous Let's Play streams for both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2 on our YouTube channel as well if you've missed any of those. But there's plenty more to come in 2025. So yeah, thank you, Mark.
But Alex, do we have a raid?
We do have a raid. Yeah,
Nice.
actually. We are going to raid our friend who joined us on the stream recently, Armstrong Gaming _69 with his crazy cool rig. Did you see his rig?
No, I haven't yet.
You haven't? Well, you're
No.
about to go see it. Very, very cool. Full size setup. He's got all the bells and whistles, proper gear shifter, split gear shift. You'll see it. You'll see
Does
it.
he have the
Everything.
full dashboard? The truck
Yeah, he has a
dashboard?
dog next to him as well. Yep.
I think I've
Very,
seen it.
very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Nice.
He joined us on the stream recently for Convoy. Yeah, we're just sitting there just jealous as heck as he was driving around in his truck. So we're going to go raid him. We're going to go
talk
raid
to
him and give
Pavel
him a
about getting
love.
one in here.
I was saying, man, that's what I'm saying. Makes our setup look pretty simple.
Yeah.
All right, well, chat, thank you, everybody, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. We're going to go raid Armstrong _gaming 69. Go give him a lot of love. He's a great guy. We had him on the stream recently. And of course, we're going to see you in the future for more streams as well. Big thank you to Benny as well, behind the scenes. Make sure to DM him on social media about Baconators and all that good stuff as well. So,
What's your Instagram, Benny?
He's not going to give it out, is he?
He's like, nice try.
Nice try. All right, chat. Until next time, then, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. And we're going to see you all again very, very soon for the stream. Make sure you follow, subscribe, and like. And we'll catch you again all very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.